Nisu. This video is a little different than what I usually post. I'm gonna be showing you how I organize my life, take notes, and track whatever I need to track with Notion. If you don't know what Notion is, it's an all-in-one workspace. Very productivity sounding, but I honestly went into this just wanting a space where I could track everything I read and watched, but eventually it turned into this planner, tracker, notes thing, and I've been using it every single day since I started around 7 months ago. All the resources, templates, and websites I used to customize everything will be in the description box below, along with a bunch of my free templates that I'll be sharing, but I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Anyways, with all that said, let's just start the tour. So this is my homepage. It looks a little off because it's not in dark mode, so there we go. So I have everything I need all in this one page. As you can see, I really like using GIFs for everything. Most of them are just from Google and Giphy, but this little egg here at the bottom right corner I made myself on Procreate. Underneath that I have a little quote for aesthetic purposes. Over at the top, my cover is a GIF from an anime. You can reposition and change the cover however you'd like. Notion has their own library of covers you can choose from, but there's also an option for you to upload or link an image or GIF instead. Same goes for the icons. I have a GIF of Molong, the bunny cartoon character. Moving down lower, I have a GIF that says Otsukaresama. I added this as a reminder to pat myself on the back once in a while, and it's just nice to look at. Over on the right, I have this really simple weather widget. This is from indify.co. Super easy to add in. Once you've customized the widget to your liking on the website, you can just copy and embed the link onto your Notion. Actually, everything here is really easy to drag and drop, modify, edit, etc. Next, I have a clock here because I obviously would like to know what time it is. This is also from Indify. At the bottom, I have this daily to-do list. Super simple and straightforward. Everything I list down here is based off of my main to-do lists from other pages, but we'll get to those in a minute. Basically, this just has all the stuff I want to get done in the day, and at the bottom, I just have this really cute pixel plant GIF. Yeah, so moving on to the middle here, I have 4 main pages. I decorated each one with GIFs of Pushin the cat, also from Giphy. The icons for each page are also customizable. You can use emojis or Notion's new icons. They actually have quite a lot in here. Anyways, the pages I have on top are for productivity. They include the bigger to-do lists I was talking about not too long ago, and the ones on the bottom are just for personal use. So first we have school. This is one of the pages I visit most often, I think. I based this off of just the regular Notion to-do list template. I have my school tasks organized by subject and status. So for example, I'll click new, write down the task, put in the deadline if it has one. Not gonna lie, I don't really care much for dates. Also, it's final season for me right now, so everything is due at the same day. Moving on, I select what subject it's supposed to be in, add in the status, and there we go. Now, if this is a task that has a lot of mini tasks in it, like these ones, I simply just click on it, select new task, and just write down the mini things I need to get done. Now, I really like keeping this page in board view because it just makes it super easy to drag your tasks around. So if I'm already doing something, it'll be kept under working on it, and when I'm done, I can feel the satisfaction of dragging it over to submitted, and when I'm finished being satisfied with myself, I drag it over to school archive just so I don't have to look at it anymore. Plus it keeps things clean. But yeah, that's it. Next up is content. All the GIFs I use here are from the anime Flavors of Youth. These were just taken from Google. Super easy to do. I just search anime egg GIF, find one I like, and copy the image address, paste it onto Notion, and embed image. Yeah, I have 2 pages on here, so let's go to YouTube first. Over here on the top, I just have a casual list of suggestions and video requests I get. Moving lower, I have a master list of all my videos here. I have the title, the status, date for when I uploaded the video or when I plan on uploading a video if it's still in process, checkbox to know if it's sponsored or not, and notes. Now, big lists like this look a bit overwhelming for me because just, so many words. So I usually just have this page in board view. It just makes it so much easier to look at this way. I have them organized by status, and all the information I need I have shown, like the deadline and whether or not it's a collaborative video. All the other videos that I don't really need to keep track of are just hidden over here on the right. It's really easy to hide and show info on here. Just find these 3 dots and you can easily customize the view options. Organizing them this way just keeps things clean for me. I also have a calendar view here, so I get a visual representation of when I need to get things done. And yeah, I think that's it for YouTube. Now, this page on the right, I made just for you. It's called fwends. Ta-da! Okay, so I have 2 more pages in here. Recommendations is exactly what it sounds like. In here, I have all your book, movie, comic, drama, and show recommendations. Decorated them with this really funny bear gif on the side. There's a bunch of them because I don't know, it just feels fitting, okay? It just feels right. Anyways, I still have yet to think of a better way of organizing all of this, but usually I just Control F and cross things out, easy peasy. Now this other page called notes is a little embarrassing. Basically, I have some of your really sweet, nice, and funny comments here. Sometimes I visit this page for when I feel a bit lonely or stagnant with my content. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Let's go to art. I'm actually really proud of myself for this one. I think it looks cute. Again, all the GIFs I use here are from Giphy, and just look at this cover. It's just so interesting. So I don't really visit this page very often. I only really come here when I feel a bit lost with my work. It's basically just filled with art-related things and resources that I once found useful and would maybe like to revisit again. It's just really convenient to have them all in one place, so I don't have to scour the internet looking for them again. I also have a bunch of websites embedded in here, but we'll get to that in a second. Over on the right, I just have the list of art fundamentals. Nice to see. Seems very relevant to the page. I have one of my favorite art quotes here. Underneath that, I have 3 miscellaneous pages. Let's go to inspo first. Now, in here, I just have, inspo to fuel my creativity, I guess. I have this in gallery view, and in these pages there's concept art from animated films, there's cinematography I find really pretty, anime photography, etc. I have them categorized by what field they're in. I do plan on adding more in here, but that's it for now. Let's go to practice. Here I just have notes and videos on how to practice getting better at art. It's because, sometimes you just forget, and if I do, I have this to look back on and refresh my memory. Then lastly, we have art block. Haha. Unfortunately, there's nothing in here. I still don't know how to get rid of art block, so. Moving on to the middle part of this page, I put a header that says notes and tools. I have dedicated pages for learning specific art things. So let's go to color theory first. So over here at the top, I have a bunch of YouTube videos that I have found very helpful before and continue to revisit when I feel like I need to. To add videos like this, you just grab a YouTube link, paste it onto Notion, and click embed. Yeah. What I like about adding videos this way is the fact that I can just play them here. And you can even play multiple videos at the same time. I don't know why anyone would do that, but I think it's cool. Underneath, I added in 2 of my favorite color palette picking sites. These are also embedded. I added their bookmarks on the side just to fill up the space. But yeah, moving down lower, I just have a bunch of my notes. Some of these pictures are from Google, some of them are from Pinterest. Yeah, nothing really that special. Next, we have anatomy. Same thing, I have a bunch of videos I find useful, and right below that, I have bookmarks of figure drawing reference sites. Clicking on these will basically just take you to the site. To make bookmarks, you can easily just grab a link, paste it onto Notion, and click bookmark. Moving down lower, I have my favorite part of the page. We have interactive 3D models. These are from Sketchfab. I use these as references sometimes if I need it. Sometimes I use it to study. You never know, depends on the day. I have a skull, a head, and a hand here. You can find other models on Sketchfab as well. This button on the corner here takes you to the website. All the other controls you'd need are here on the sides as well. You can even have it in full screen if you'd like. But yeah, that's it for anatomy. The rest of the pages under notes and tools basically kind of have the same things. Composition just has videos and notes. There's perspective, animation, and character design. So yeah, that's it for this art page. I know a lot of you ask me for tutorials and resources for learning art. I don't have any of my own at the moment, but I will have a free template for this specific page. So if you'd like a copy of all this to add to your own Notion, the link for it will be in the description box below. On to the fun page. So first, for the cover, I have a gif of Tamako from Tamako Market, a bunch of flowers for the icon, and a nice quote that I need to be reminded of from time to time. On the right, I have a list of all the things I'm currently watching and reading. So let's go to shelf. I decorated this with gifs of Belle because, well, it's a reading page. Over on the left, I have a quote, and underneath it are 2 toggle headers. This one just has a list of books my best friend and I plan on buddy reading in the coming months, and the next one is just a list of all the books I want to prioritize reading in the year. We have a bigger, more detailed list. I base this off another one of Notion's templates. It's the reading list, I think. First, I write down the title, then I select the author, add in what series the book belongs to if it has one. Then I have the book's genre, status. I actually have them sorted out this way. Currently reading floats at the top and DNF sinks at the bottom. My rating. I don't really care much for specific dates when it comes to things like this, so I just add in what year I finished the book in. This checkbox with the red book emoji means it's a book that I physically own or have with me at the moment, and the moon means it's a buddy read. I also have a genre filter added in here for when I'm in the mood for a certain type of book. It's really easy to find one this way. I have different assortments for all the books as well, so it's easier to navigate. Underneath this list, I have webcomics, webtoons, and manga. I chose gallery view for this so I can see all the art styles they have. For each page, I have the title, genre, status, and type. I usually have them filtered by type, so if I'm in the mood for a manga, I can have them all just be manga this way. And yeah, I think that's it for shelf. Then we have my watch page. These pages include, well, everything you see here: animated films, shows, movies, dramas, and anime. For all these pages, I based them off templates by Throne of Pages here on YouTube. I customized them to my liking, of course, but I'm still gonna link her Notion video down below because her stuff is wonderful and so much more detailed than mine. Let's go to animated films. Very straight to the point. We have the title, status, rating, and favorite. It's just a list. For shows, I have them divided into 2 galleries, one for variety or reality shows and one for TV series. These all have the same properties. I just have the genre, status, and rating. Very simple. I like to keep it that way, or else I'll be too lazy to update them when I need to. Movies. This is, I haven't visited this in a while, so let's just move on. Dramas. Now, this page looks a little more presentable than the previous one. Just like the properties I have for shows, the ones I have for each drama just has the genre, rating, and status. The ones I'm currently watching are over here, just so it keeps things clean. Lastly, we have anime. We have 2 pages in here, series and movies. Super simple. Literally everything I have for these are the same as the other stuff, just genre, rating, and status. And I think that's everything. Oh, I almost forgot. Over here on the left, you can see that my homepage is under shared. And that's because my best friend and I actually have our Notions synced up, which means we can comment, edit, and view each other's pages anytime. Yes, I have permission to show you some parts of her page. We don't get to see each other that often, so this is kind of how we get updates from each other. Pretty sure this collaborative feature was designed for workplaces and school, but I consider checking up on friends as collaborative work, so I think it's valid. Anyways, Notion is 100% free for students and educators, so if you sign up using your school email address, you'll be able to get access to all Personal Plan Pro features, which I think is kind of crazy. You can sign up for Notion using the link in the description, and as for the free templates I mentioned earlier, I'll be sharing my main homepage and art page. Links will also be in the description box below. Thank you again, Notion, for sponsoring this video, and thank you so much for watching.